Alright guys, you will need one steak. I'm using a ribeye steak, but you can use any cut of steak you want, but preferably go for one that will not dry out and is nice and tender. I've also got some beef and vegetable stock, some sliced mushrooms, some onion, tomato paste, some good tangy Worcestershire, some oil, and some corn flour. Now I've put the exact measurements for this recipe in the description bar, guys. We're going to start by seasoning the steak well with pepper. You'll need quite a lot of pepper here, and you want to thoroughly coat both sides of the steak. Once that's done, I'm going to sear each side just for a couple of minutes on the barbecue. This is merely to add some extra flavour to the pie. You don't want to cook the steak through. So once that's done, I'm going to preheat a cast iron pot and I'm going to chop up that steak. Remove excess fat. And as you can see here, guys, I've just cooked it rare. That's what we're looking for here. And basically you want to cut it up into nice pie-sized pieces, just like that. So to our hot pot, I'm going to add some oil. The onions. Followed by the steak. Then I'm going to add the beef stock. The mushrooms. The tomato paste. Now I'm using a whole tub here, guys. You can choose to use a half a tub if you like. Now here I've got the vegetable stock mixed in with some corn flour. This is to give a nice thick sauce. So I'm just going to pour that in now once the mixture is simmering. A good couple of tablespoons of that Worcestershire. Combine well. Now once it's up to the simmer, I'm going to take it off the direct heat. If you like to, guys, you can throw that ribeye bone back in. Then cover and allow it to simmer until it cooks down to a thick sauce. This will take up to an hour. And just give it a stir every 10 or 15 minutes. Now this is what we're looking for here. So while that cools, we're going to make the pie base. Now you can use bought pastry here if you like, guys, but I prefer to make it. So what we've got 2 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and 2/3 of a cup of water. I'm going to combine that well by hand and then knead it until it's a smooth dough. Now it's quite a heavy dry dough. That's what we're after here. Now I've got some pie tins. I'm going to tear off a little bit of that dough. just roll it out until it's about 1/4 of an inch thick. Just like that. And now I'm going to cut around one of those pie tins, about 1 centimetre out from the edge. And what we're going to do now is work it into the pie tin. Just gently pushing it down to the base first. And then manipulating the top edge to line up with your tin. You can trim off any excess if you like. Now what I've got here is some rice wrapped in foil, and I'm going to put that into those pie tins. Now what this does is it actually keeps the form of the pastry while we pre-cook those bases. So on a medium heat, I'm going to bake these now for about 15 to 20 minutes. So once that's done, here I've got some puff pastry. I'm going to remove the foil parcels from the bases. And here we've got our cool pie mixture, which you can see is nice and thick now. So now it's just a case of filling up those pie bases. Take care not to overfill them, just to the top of the tin will do here. Now we're going to cut the top of the pie out of the puff pastry. So I've just got another one of those pie tins and just cutting around the edge of it. Now I've just got a beaten egg and I'm just going to brush that lightly around the top of the pie base. Then place the puff pastry on top and just work it down onto the base so it's well sealed. And then put a couple of vent holes in the top. And just lightly coat it with a bit of that egg wash. And then bake until golden brown on a medium temperature, indirect heat, guys. This will take about 20 minutes or so. And there you have it, you're done. Absolutely awesome, guys. There is a little bit of effort involved here, but it is completely worth it. So give it a go. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.